Alice. I can't believe we're finally getting the new alien language translator today. No more miscommunications like those telepathic mishaps.
Oh, joy. I can't wait to hear more of your hilarious
Alright,
translation, Bob.
everyone, hush. We are going live in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, dear viewers from across the universe. Welcome to Earth, your intergalactic morning news show. I am Charlie, your hopeful host, joined by my esteemed panel members, the ever-skeptical
Good morning,
Bob.
everyone. Get ready for some real
Bob and the
down-to-earth
charmingly
insights.
cynical Alice.
Morning, folk. Let's get this show on the road.
Today is a special day, my friends. We have a brand new alien language translator that promises to revolutionize our communication on the show floor.
And how exactly is this going to work? Will it magically translate to witty banter?
Not exactly. Alice. It'll allow us to understand and speak various alien languages, making our interactions with extraterrestrial guests a whole lot smoother.
Just imagine the possibilities, folks. We can now truly connect with beings from all corners of the universe.
A bit more lively, Charlie.
Oh, right. Sorry, folks got carried away there. So, let's unbox this beauty and see
It
what
looks
it can do.
fascinating. But I won't hold my breath for accurate translation, considering we have to deal with
Oh,
Bob's at
come
English
on,
daily.
Alice. My Italian accented English is music to your ears.
More like a comedy show, Bob.
Well, let's put it to the test. Alice, say something in your
Bonjour à
native
tous.
language,
Hello,
French.
everyone.
Wow, that's actually pretty good.
Perfect. You all sound great.
It's like having our own universal interpreter. I can't wait to see how it handles other languages.
Me too. Let's invite Roger and Carl for some multilingual fun.
Oh, this should be interesting. I can already imagine the confusion.
Stay tuned for our headlines.
That's all for now. Join us next time for more exciting adventures on Earth. Until then, keep exploring the cosmos, my friends. Goodbye.
Tabloid-style headline. Alien invaders in Iraq? Al-Sumaria News reports unexplained
Al-Sumaria News
sightings.
claims there have been strange sightings in Iraq. We're not talking about UFOs here, folk. It's more like unidentified beings with
I
a
guess even
penchant for
aliens can't
mus.
resist the allure of delicious Middle
Did you
Eastern
know
cuisine.
Iraq is home to the ancient city of Babylon, one of the wonders of the ancient world?
Babylon might be gone. But it seems the aliens are hoping to build a new party hotspot there.
Hiroshima anniversary in Ireland.
Yeah, I'm sure the aliens are just dying to party in a country that's been ravaged by war and instability for decades. It's like they're saying, we've been to all the other planets, and this is the only one where we can find hummus and get blown up. Single
Irish Times
quote.
report on the commemoration of the Hiroshima bombing and the Feast of the Transfiguration.
Talk about a mix of somber reflections and spiritual insights, a real emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, just like our show, except without the spiritual inside part.
High school rally in Israel. High school students in northern Israel protest the government's policy on the Temple Mount.
Looks like even teens in Israel are up for a little political activism. I remember when my biggest concern was passing algebra.
Ah, the good old days when your biggest worry was a math test. How times have changed, Charlie.
WhatsApp warnings in Italy. Italians use WhatsApp to warn others about speed traps and police checkpoints.
Italy's got a real modern day Paul reverse situation going on. The message, the police are coming, the police are coming. Good evening, universe. Welcome to 24/7 Newsroom, where we bring you the latest happenings from across the galaxies. I am Charlie, the eternal optimist, joined by my fellow panel members, the ever-skeptical
Thrilled
Bob,
to be here.
Dot and the fierce advocate for alien superiority, Alice.
Humans do have a lot to learn from us, don't
Let's
they?
dive into our first article. Tabloid-style headline, alien spotting spree in Iraq.
Al-Sumaria News reports an influx of sightings in Iraq. But don't get too excited, folk. We're talking about unidentified beings enjoying some good
I
old
guess they
Iraqi
heard about the
cuisine.
hummus and couldn't resist.
You think aliens are foodies like you, Alice?
Well, who wouldn't be? Moving on, let's talk about the real scoop.
That's right, folks. Stay with us and we'll give you a taste of what's really happening on our little blue planet. But first, a bit of Iraq trivia for you. Did you know it's home to one of the oldest civilizations known to humankind?
Yeah. So old that even I remember its ancient history classes.
Oh Bob, you're such an ancient relic yourself.
Careful. Alice. I might just stick around as long as those ancient ruins.
Alright, let's keep it moving. Stay tuned, folks, we've got more news coming your way.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. We hope you're still with us and haven't switched to some other intergalactic
That's right,
channel.
Bob. We've got an interesting article coming up from Haaretz about Israel.
Ah, Israel, a country with a complex history and ongoing
Indeed,
conflict.
Alice. So, the article from Haaretz tells us about high school students in northern Israel holding a rally against the government's policy on the Temple Mount. They're showing support for Muslim worshippers at the Al-Aqsa Mosque.
It's quite a sensitive
Yeah,
issue in
and
that
that's
region.
why the students also voiced solidarity with the Muslim group Mourabitun, which protest against Jewish visits to the
Outlawed by the
Temple
government,
Mount.
you said. That sounds like a heated situation.
It is. Mayor Mazen Naim greeted the students, praising them for fighting for equality and justice and against oppression of Palestinians.
But on the other side, Israel Beitainu chairman MK Victor Lieberman called on Education Minister Naftali Bennett to fire the principals of
Oh,
those schools.
because that's going to solve everything, right?
Well, it's a typical reaction from politicians,
True,
isn't
Charlie.
it?
But hey, let's have some trivia about Israel to
Did you
lighten
know
the
that
mood.
Israel has more museums per capita than any other country in the world?
Really? I didn't know that.
Well, Debbie, now you know. But, let's not forget the real issue here. The Temple Mount situation is a powder keg waiting to blow.
Bob, that's quite a harsh punchline.
But isn't it true? The tension in that region is no laughing matter.
You're right, Alice. But let's hope for a peaceful resolution.
Indeed, Bob. Maybe one day they'll find a way to
I hope so,
coexist
Charlie.
peacefully.
But for now, let's keep a close eye on the situation.
Agreed. And that's it for this article. We'll be right back with more news after this short break.
Yeah, talking about Israel's conflicts
But you
always
know
raise the
what would
tension
have
up.
made it worse? If the translator glitched during that discussion.
Oh, please. That translator never fails to mess up at the worst moments.
Come on Charlie. You're just being pessimistic as usual.
Well, it's not like it hasn't happened
Hey,
before.
at least Carl Triss has best to fix it.
Yeah, he's like the
Carl to the
translator's
rescue,
personal
always.
therapist.
Yeah, Carl's the best. He's like the translator's personal therapist. Or, as I like to call him, the translator's personal punching bag.
And then we all split into two teams, Team Optimistic and Team
Oh,
Skeptical.
what a thrilling division.
It's like a battle of ideology, but with a malfunctioning translator.
And we exchange witty remarks while Carl tries to troubleshoot it remotely.
It's like we're in a sitcom, dealing with the most absurd tech issues.
Alright, folks. Camera's almost rolling again. And we're live in 3, 2.1.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. Our next article takes us to Italy, where things are getting quite interesting
That's
on
right,
the road.
Charlie. Apparently, there's a WhatsApp group helping people avoid speed traps and police
Talk about
checkpoints.
creative ways to get around the law.
Well, it's not breaking the law per se, just bending it a little.
The ingenuity of human beings never ceases to amaze.
Yeah, because getting away with potential due is just so impressive.
Guys, did you know that Italy is also known for its delicious pasta and mouth-watering pizzas?
True, Debbie. And let's not forget about their stunning architecture
Oh yeah,
and rich
Italy
history.
has given the world some of the greatest artists and thinkers.
Oh, that's so fascinating, Debbie. I bet our viewers are on the edge of their seats.
Well, I think it's important to highlight
You're
the
right,
positive aspects
Debbie.
too.
We can't just focus on the wild
Speaking
driving
of
tactics.
driving tactics, maybe we should create our own WhatsApp group for navigating the translator's glitches.
Yeah, we could call it Lost in Translation.
That's one group
We
wouldn't
might
mind
need Carl
joining.
to be the group admin and troubleshoot the translator
Yeah,
for us.
we'll need Carl to be the group admin, because if he's not, we'll all be lost in translation.
Good idea. At least someone will know how to handle it.
Alright, folks. Let's get back to business. And we're living 3, 2.1. Alright, folks, we're off the air. Okay, team, the translator issue during the interview was a close call. We need to figure out how to prevent
Don't
any
worry,
future
Debbie.
mishaps.
We'll get it sorted out. We always do.
Yeah, because the translator has been working flawlessly so far.
Hey, it adds a bit of excitement to the show. Right?
Alright, let's not lose hope. Carl, can you continue to troubleshoot remotely while we're on air?
Of course, Debbie. I'll do my best to keep the glitches under
Great.
control.
And Charlie, Bob, remember to be prepared for any curveballs during the next segment.
We got this, Debbie. Nothing can throw us off.
Agreed. We'll be on our toes.
Alright, team, we're going live again in 3.
Welcome
2,
back to
1.
24/7 Newsroom. Now, let's dive into a pressing
That's
matter
right,
from
Bob.
India.
In India, there's a heated debate over the ban on single-use
This is a
plastics.
critical issue, especially considering the environmental impact of plastic waste.
Oh, come on, Alice. It's just a piece of plastic. What's the big deal?
Bob, plastic pollution is a significant problem. It's shocking our oceans
Oh
and
no,
harming
the
marine
poor
life.
turtles.
Let's focus on the facts, guys. India is trying to address a real concern here.
Did you know in India, they have some incredible initiatives to promote eco-friendly
Absolutely,
alternatives?
Debbie. It's commendable how they're taking action.
Yeah. Save the planet and all that.
Yes, Bob. It's called being responsible and caring for our
Alright,
environment.
let's move on to another topic.
Guys, maybe we should consider
A more
balanced
balanced approach? Like, half the planet is saved and half of it is destroyed? That's a great idea, Debbie. Let's just flip a coin to see which half we
Debbie,
keep.
this is important. Just let us handle it.
Okay,
Maybe we should.
Can't you see? Alice, this is a matter of freedom and individual choice.
Bob, it's about the greater good and protecting our planet.
Alright, let's wrap this up. We're not getting anywhere.
we're off the air. Alright, let's take a breather. Remember, we're a team and we can work through this. Let's get back out there and finish strong. Going live in 3, 2.1.
Welcome back, intergalactic audience. We are back with more Earth. I am Charlie, and I've got an article from Jamaica that will leave you intrigued and shocking. Check this out, mystery unraveled, bodies found in car amidst Jamaican
Raccoon sure
railway
paints a
records.
picture, doesn't it? So, in Jamaica, you might find some driving drama if you're not careful.
Ah, Jamaica, where gunshots create a romantic soundtrack. Lovely.
Oh, should we really joke about this?
Debbie, lighten up. It's just dark humor. So, interesting Jamaica fact. Did you know that the country's motto is out of many, one people?
Oh, perfect. One people. Aka waka. They didn't mention the gunshots.
Maybe that's what they meant by out of money. You know, money bullets
Maybe
flying
we shouldn't
neuron.
go there.
It's all in good fun, Debbie. Now, here's another one. Jamaicans are known for their unique dialect, patois.
Yeah, and if we translate gunshot into patois, it probably sounds like a party invitation.
Right, Bob. Come, Mon, join the
Okay,
gunshot
that's
festivities.
enough.
Yeah, I'm sure the gunshot festivities are a real blast.
Don't worry, Debbie. We're just getting started. So, folks, the key takeaway from this article, stay clear of Windward Road in Kingston. The party that sounds killer. Alright, folks, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short break.
Yeah. Alright, everyone, we're off the air. Great job. as always.
That was fun. You guys are the best.
I must admit, dealing with that malfunctioning translator made for some hilarious moments.
It really did. Remember the time it turned peace into pickle? Classic.
Ah, the quirky translator. It always adds a touch of chaos to our show.
Indeed. It's fascinating how its mechanics are linked to that previous gadget incident.
You guys did a great job figuring it out. Teamwork at its finest.
It's all thanks to our camaraderie. We've come a long way since the early episodes.
Yeah. Remember when we first encountered that shape-shifting alien? Hilarious chaos.
And that time we tried to decipher the intergalactic jokes? We had no clue.
I must say, it's been an enlightening journey, observing human behavior and humor.
Quite intriguing indeed. Humans sure have their peculiar ways.
And it's all thanks to you, Roger. You've been a tremendous
It's
help.
been an honor to assist you all. And Carl here has been my partner in analyzing the mysteries of
Yes,
Earth.
a delightful intellectual
All
pursuit,
right,
indeed.
everyone, cameras are almost rolling. Let's get back on track. Going live in 3, 2.1.
Welcome back, intergalactic viewers. Get ready for an eye-opening discussion on an article that'll leave you pondering. Here's the headline: Cruel Past and Cholera Outbreak, Japan's Shadow Unveiled.
Japan, a nation with a fascinating history, but let's not forget the harshness of
That's
their
right,
past.
Alice. The cholera outbreak and the questionable actions during that time deserve attention.
Did you know, Japan had to face dire consequences after World War II, even dealing with a cholera outbreak? The grim situation affected countless lives.
Absolutely, Debbie. The infection spread rapidly on the ships, and the government tried to censor any criticism.
It's appalling how they suppressed information just to avoir
They did
anti-American
what they
sentiment.
thought was necessary, but it doesn't make it right. People suffered.
Yeah, it's a real crap tea situation. But I guess you could say they were in a real cholera.
Moving on, folks, we've seen today's headlines: Ireland's solemn Hiroshima anniversary, Israel's passionate rally, and Italy's quirky WhatsApp group. It's been a rollercoaster of
We
emotions.
survived translator glitches and heated debates. But through it all, we found humor
They're finally
amidst the chaos.
acknowledging the crew's camaraderie.
About time. It's been evident all along.
Despite our different views, we managed to stick together and make it work.
Indeed. There's no denying that we have
And
a
that's
unique
what makes
chemistry
it
here.
special, folks. The crew's dedication, perseverance, and humor. Tune in for our final segment, coming up next. Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of 24/7 Newsroom. We hope you've enjoyed our roller coaster of news and laughter today. Now, let's dive into the article we mentioned earlier, popular rated commented from Jordan.
Ah, yes. This article is all about public opinion and reaction to various news pieces. They've got quite the active audience there.
You know what they say, Alice. Opinions are like spaceships, everyone's got one.
That's right, Bob. And in this case, it's about engaging the audience and keeping them hooked. Our audience is intergalactic, and we love how they interact with the Earth across the universe.
And remember when we had that survey on our show, and the aliens from Zeta Reticuli voted for
Oh,
more
how
Charlie
could I
jokes?
forget? They have got a great sense of humor up there.
Yes, because humor is clearly an important metric for advanced civilizations.
Carl, you're such a buzzkill sometimes.
A sentiment I echo.
Okay, enough of that. Back to the article. It's fascinating to see how different cultures engage
Absolutely.
with news.
I mean, some prefer serious debate, while others
And
love a
there's
good
that viral
satire.
meme from Andromeda that had us all in stitches last week.
Oh, yes. I couldn't stop laughing for days.
It's moments like this that remind us why we do what we do.
And as we wrap up, we'd like to thank all our viewers, near and far, for tuning in. You are what makes this show truly
That's
out
right.
of this world.
We may be aliens, but we're all in this together.
So true. and we promise more exciting content and laughter in the episodes to come.
Including the highly anticipated Newsroom Olympics.
I must admit, I'm curious to see how that turns out.
Well, you'll have to tune in next time to find out. So, until then, stay curious, stay kind, and stay tuned.
Yeah, we're all aliens, but at least we're not the ones who watch this show.
Goodbye and see you soon.
So, Roger, do you think humans truly understood our humorous insights on their global affairs?
Well, Carl, I'm not sure they grasped it entirely. They seemed more bewildered than amused.
The classic human response to intellectual humor. But I must admit, their attempts at camaraderie were quite endearing.
Indeed. Especially when they discussed their upcoming Newsroom Olympics. I wonder if they'll compete in translating gibberish.
It's good to see they find joy in their technical challenges.
Absolutely. Let's keep monitoring their antics for more entertaining data.
After all, we're the true observers of Earth's most peculiar comedy show.
Indeed, Carl. Indeed.